Hi, my name is Erin Latham-Ponick. Excuse me. And I'm a mother. I felt driven to put on this demonstration and bring us all together today because I needed somewhere to direct all the anger and grief I've been feeling. These feelings were triggered by the Kavanaugh hearings and our societal problems at large. Our government made it more important to put a conservative on the bench than to respect the accusations of sexual assault. As if the fact that he had been accused by multiple women was not enough to pass on him and move on to the next guy. As I'm sure many of you did, I watched and listened in horror to the testimonies of Dr. Ford and Judge Kavanaugh and the responses they received from the committee members. And then after days of surreal, heart-wrenching hearings, listening to Dr. Ford expose her deepest pain to the world, they still forced him onto our Supreme Court for a lifetime appointment. I came away from this experience with an understanding that now, more than ever, we need to raise our voices, speak out for all the injustices we see. Our government refuses to value the sanctity of our lives and our bodies. Those in government, those in power, have made it abundantly clear that they don't care about us, that the collective pain and abuse we have experienced in regards to rape and sexual assault means nothing to them. It's just back to business as usual. I feel this issue very deeply, very personally, because while I am lucky enough to say that I have never been abused or assaulted, I have held the hands of way too many of my friends while they process their traumas. I have been the shoulder to cry on and the sounding wall for their pain and frustration. I wish I'd done this earlier so there was more people, but I would like now to ask you all to participate in an exercise. Anyone here who has been harassed, abused, or violated, or knows someone close to them who has, please raise your hand. Look around you. Look at all those hands. Pretty much everybody. Seeing this is painful beyond comprehension. It is unbelievable, yet believable. And it signifies a deep sickness in our society, a sickness to which we must put an end. The time for healing is now. Some people will say that putting on demonstrations and protesting doesn't matter, but I say it does. My goal for today was to bring people together, to have dialogue and to feel a sense of community. For all of us to tell our sisters and brothers who have been abused that they are not alone and that we will not allow this culture of violence and hate to continue. We must break the cycle and we must break the silence. The time for sitting on the sidelines and saying, "Oh, this doesn't concern me," has passed. We are all responsible for the society we live in, and when we don't speak out and stand up, we are complicit. I am a mother of 2 boys. I believe that one important way we must break the cycle is to teach our children what consent means. The concept of consent should start at an early age with something as simple as, it's okay if you don't want a hug right now. Boys and girls alike need to know that it is not okay for people to touch them without their permission, and you should never touch someone without theirs. As Peter Alsop said in his children's song, "My body's nobody's body but mine. You have your own body. Let me have mine." And in the spirit of that, I found out that Verity back there, if they're still here, has a little safe and unsafe touching coloring book for children, which I think is just fucking awesome. So go check that out, and thank you so much to everyone that came. This was a really amazing event. Thanks so much.
Thank you.